Dear friends, welcome you all to this international seminar on Satyarth, Prakash and other books authored by Maharshi Dayanand Saraswati in the contemporary education and practices. Today, we have with us our chief guest, a very prominent politician from Suriname, Dr. Dewan Chandrebhose Sharman. He is the deputy chairperson of the Parliament of Suriname, or we can call him as the उपाध्यक्ष. वहाँ की संसद के उपाध्यक्ष आप हैं. And let me inform, Dr. Dev Sharman is a doctor by profession. He is one of the leading doctors in Suriname, and he started his practice in 1994. And he is a general practitioner, but he is specially trained in suicide prevention and intervention. Since 2015, he is in politics, and he is the member of the parliament in Suriname since 2015. In 2020, he became the deputy speaker or the deputy chair of the parliament of Suriname. He is a very young and enthusiastic scholar, doctor, and very prominent person of Suriname. For your kind information, let me inform that I visited Suriname twice, and I meet Dr. Dev Sharman every time, and I found him a very scholarly person and who has a lot of knowledge, who is spreading the Indian culture value system in Suriname. He is associated with the board member of the Arya Divakar, one of the largest Arya Samaj organization in Suriname, and he is helping in many socially useful activities. He is helping people in many socially useful activities. He is also involved in different social and seva organizations like Foundation Swarnapath, Swam Sevak Sangh, etc. in Suriname. So we are very happy to see such a great personality with us, and I feel elated that when I requested him, even through chat, WhatsApp, he immediately acceded to my request and told that he is going to he is going to deliver the inaugural speech. So I am very much thankful to this great personality, very luminary politician from Suriname who is with us, and you can see he looks very young and energetic. And Suriname, I think, is early morning. Still, he could join, and I think he would have got up early morning for this conference. So I welcome Dr. Dev Sharman to, although we are far off countries, to this audience. The people in this audience are joining from many countries, from America, from Canada, from Guyana, from Trinidad, from South Africa, from Mauritius, and from India. So he is representing the Indians of all these countries today. And now I would humbly request Dr. Dev Sharman to deliver his inaugural speech. Thank you, Dr. Dev Sharman.
Yes, Dhanyawad, Professor Ariji. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the introduction. And let me start my pravachan, my bhashan. First, I would like to thank Professor Ravi Aryaji. He is the chair professor of the Maharshi Dayanand Saraswati University in Haryana. And as he mentioned, I met him twice when he was in Suriname, and we had a good chat about Arya Samaj and Vedic Dharma and so on. So let me start, ladies and gentlemen, भाइयों बहनों, जहाँ भी आप दुनिया में है, जिस कोने में आप भी है, सूरीनाम और सूरीनाम के हिंदू आबादी की ओर से सादर प्रेम नमस्ते. और अब मैं शुरू करना चाहता हूँ. At the onset, I appreciate the efforts of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati Chair for organizing this historic event on the Satyarth Prakash, another text authored by Maharishi Dayanand in Contemporary Education and Practices. I have no hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, to say that Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati was a great leader, a scholar, a thinker, a social reformer of his time. He was the Renaissance Rishi. Some of the political thinkers called him the grandfather of the nation. और इस बात से मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ. He was much ahead of his contemporaries so far his vision for the future and India and the whole world was concerned. He was a legendary personality in India at first ever after Mahabharata. महाभारत युद्ध के बाद मेरा विचार में ये पहला व्यक्ति है, ऐसा महान व्यक्ति जो पृथ्वी पे अपना पांव रखे है समाज सुधारने के लिए. Ladies and gentlemen, Maharishi Dayanand's philosophy is very much relevant in the strife-torn world, modern world to say. If these principles and ideas are followed without any prejudice or preconceived notion, we may be able to develop heaven on earth. All of us know that today, the burning issues before the modern world are growing poverty, exploitation of poor and deprived, environmental pollution, communalism, religious bigotry, terrorism, discrimination of human beings based on gender, color, creed, race, region, and religion. Maharishi was a great seer, a Vishwa Guru. He could visualize all the future problems of the modern world in the middle of the 19th century itself and gave an amicable solution to all problems the world was likely to face in the years to come. The solution was given by him in the form of the 10 principles of Arya Samaj, Satyarth Prakash, and many other books written in conformity with Vedas. He discarded the various religious sects in the name of Mat Matantar and set into motion a new movement in the name of Arya Samaj, an academic, social, and spiritual agenda to reform and awareness. He established it in 1875 with a Vedic motive of Krinvanto Vishwam Aryam, to make the whole world noble and civilized, to purge the modern world of its various ailments and evils for the coexistence of human beings on the globe, to remove poverty, exploitation, communalism, religious bigotry, discrimination of human beings, and to create social, moral, and environmental awareness. Initially, he was not willing to give any name to his movement for the fear of its being branded as a religion or religious sect like others in the world. I would like to quote Maharishi Dayanand. जैसे वो स्वयं कहा लेकिन ये तो अंग्रेजी में रहेंगे और quote ऐसा है: I have not come to preach any new dogma or religion, to establish a new order, or to be proclaimed a new messiah or pontiff. I have only published before my people the truth of Vedic wisdom, which has been hidden during centuries old of India's subjugation. End of the quote. ये उसका विचारधारा रहा, किसी नया मतांतर धर्म को स्थापित करने के लिए नहीं, लेकिन अपना समाज, अपने जनता के आगे सच्चाई प्रस्तुत करने के लिए. भाइयों बहनों, ladies and gentlemen, in addition to above, Maharishi Dayanand was a revealer of the truth. His magnum opus, the Satyarth Prakash, revealing the truth meaning of Vedic philosophy, culture, and tradition, is a glaring example of this fact. His main objective of Satyarth Prakash was to depict the true face of Hinduism, to set an agenda for the reformation of the world religions in the largest interest of humanity, so that followers of various sects, not only in India, but on the whole globe, could coexist in friendship and fraternity. भाईचारा और मित्रता के आधार में आपस में Let me say without an iota of hesitation that Satyarth Prakash and other books authored by Maharshi Dayanand are the beacon light, leading people and religious sects from darkness to light, from irrationality to rationality, from religion to dharma, from science to science. His aim was the reformation at all levels: individual, social, political, religious, educational, economic, environmental, and moral level. According to him, even the prevalent religions need to be reformed. His book depicts the way of life as envisaged by the Vedas, which prevailed throughout the whole world until about 5,000 years back, when enlightenment and prosperity were at the zenith of its glory in India. Ladies and gentlemen, Satyarth Prakash and other books authored by Maharshi Dayanand are the storehouse of all true knowledge that was revealed in the Vedas and other scriptures. With only the Satyarth Prakash, all Shastras will be deemed read. इतना ज्ञान सत्यार्थ प्रकाश में होते हैं. Vedas and Hinduism cannot be properly understood without understanding Satyarth Prakash and other books. जितना हमारे अर्श ग्रंथ होते हैं, उसमें सत्यार्थ प्रकाश भी एक होता है, जिसको हमें अपने जीवन में पढ़ना एक जरूरी है, क्योंकि हमारा मार्गदर्शक भी होते हैं. In the end, I fervently hope that discussions and deliberations on this seminar would lead in bringing out utility and practicality of Satyarth Prakash and other books authored by Swami Dayanand and in mainstream courses of Indian culture and Hinduism. Let me conclude, ladies and gentlemen, wishing you all good luck and grand success in your endeavor. And I also thank Maharshi Dayanand Chair, Maharshi Dayanand University, and especially Professor Ravi Prakash Arya and other organizers of this seminar for giving me the opportunity to share my ideas with all of you. Thank you very much. और अगर मेरे कहने में कुछ गलतियां होंगे तो प्रोफेसर आर्य जी तो विशेषज्ञ है, उसे मैं आदर करूंगा उसका सुधारने के लिए. धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद डॉक्टर शर्मन जी, आपने बहुत ही अच्छा व्याख्यान दिया और विचारोत्तेजक बात कही. आपने बताया कि महर्षि दयानंद महाभारत के बाद से भारत में उत्पन्न होने वाले पहले व्यक्ति हैं जिन्होंने समाज सुधार की बात की, विज्ञान की बात की, वेद के विज्ञान की बात की. आपने बताया कि उनकी जो विचारधारा थी, महर्षि दयानंद ने स्वयं अपनी विचारधारा को व्यक्त किया कि वो किसी धर्म की, किसी मजहब की स्थापना करने के लिए या कोई मसीहा बनने के लिए, कोई पॉन्टिफ बनने के लिए यहाँ पर नहीं आए हैं. उनका उद्देश्य तो सारी दुनिया के, सारे भारतवासियों के जो अंधविश्वास हैं उनको दूर करना है. और ये जो सत्यार्थ प्रकाश, जो अन्य ग्रंथ हैं जो महर्षि दयानंद ने रचना की, विद्वान वक्ता ने बताया कि उनका उद्देश्य भी एक विशेष प्रकाश देना था. उस समय समाज को, भारत के समाज को एक विशेष दिशा प्रदान करनी थी, क्योंकि भारतीय समाज उस समय गुलामी के दौर से गुजर रहा था, अंधकार का समय था, चारों ओर लोग अंधविश्वास में डूबे हुए थे, शिक्षा कहीं पर थी नहीं. तो एक ऐसा सूर्य उस समय भारत में उपजा जो कि पूरे विश्व को एक दिग्दर्शन देने के लिए आया. तो आपने बहुत ही अच्छा व्याख्यान दिया. और ये जो मार्गदर्शन है महर्षि दयानंद का, ये जो मार्गदर्शन महर्षि दयानंद ने भारतवर्ष में दिया, ये भारतवर्ष तक ही सीमित नहीं रहा, अपितु इस समय दुनिया के अनेक देशों में, 50-60 देशों में यह मार्गदर्शन, यह जो मूवमेंट है अपने आप फैल रहा है. यद्यपि इसमें आर्य समाज की कोई भूमिका नहीं है, परंतु स्वयं व्यक्तिगत रूप से लोग, मैं देख रहा हूँ जहां भी दुनिया में जाते हैं, वो आर्य समाज की, महर्षि दयानंद की शिक्षाओं से प्रभावित होते हैं और वहां किसी न किसी प्रकार से कोई आर्य समाज की स्थापना की जाती है. तो हमारे मध्य विद्वान वक्ता जो कि विशेष जो राजनीतिज्ञ हैं सूरीनाम के, वहाँ की संसद के जो उपाध्यक्ष हैं डॉक्टर देव शर्मन, जो कि वैसे पेशे से डॉक्टर हैं, परंतु इस समय राजनीति में, सूरीनाम की राजनीति में एक बहुत बड़ा नाम जिनका है, आप हमारे मध्य आए. हम सब लोग, मैं सब लोगों की तरफ से, विशेषकर महर्षि दयानंद सरस्वती चेयर की ओर से, महर्षि दयानंद विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से आपका अत्यधिक धन्यवाद करता हूं और आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि आपने अपना जो बहुमूल्य समय था उससे समय निकाला और इस जो सेमिनार है, ये जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सेमिनार का हमने आयोजन किया है, इसका मार्ग प्रशस्त करने के लिए आपने अपनी सहमति जताई।